Hello everyone, Ace here, and today I have a rather important little news update regarding a mod that I covered previously on my channel. Now, some of you may have seen my Ace impressions of Fallout: The Frontier, in which I showed off the mod in question, which by the way was in development for around 7 years. But to recap on my thoughts I provided in that first impression, I will say that I still stand by what I said before in that the mod is at a technical standpoint very impressive, even going so far as to add customizable vehicles to the Fallout New Vegas engine. Unfortunately, one thing I didn't really mention much in my first impressions was the storytelling, and this was in part because I figured I had not yet quite played enough of the mod to really give my full impression of the story itself. However, now I can safely say that the story is indeed horrendously written, both due to overly simplistic dialogue, as well as the fact that the plot simply jumps the shark, and does so repeatedly. In fact, adding to the jumping the shark moments, it turns out that despite the advertising, this mod is not in fact lore friendly. I should also mention something that was first brought to my attention thanks to a comment on that particular video, that apparently the modders decided to use assets from games such as the Stalker series as well as Doom 3. However, this all pales in comparison to the big news that resulted in the developers ultimately taking down their own mod. Because it turns out that one of the developers that had been working on this project for years is, to word it in a way that will not get this video demonetized, not exactly the sort of person I would want my kids to hang around with. And this was not just a small-time member of the development team either, as he seems to have worked on quite a bit of this particular mod, even getting his own self-insert character and Easter eggs as well. And as bad as that is, it unfortunately gets worse, because it turns out that some of the other developers actually decided to fetishize some of the characters within this mod. One of them may not necessarily be written to be as of age either. In fact, this is bad enough that 4chan decided to try to get the mod cancelled, and these recent events do appear to have done exactly that. As not only are a lot of the developers jumping ship, but it does appear that the few that are left do plan on making just one final update before just simply abandoning the project themselves. So with all this in mind, I do have to actually take back my recommendation that I originally made in my first impressions video. I still maintain that the mod is, from a technical standpoint, impressive, but I can't really recommend it if the content might actually get people on a watch list. That said, for those who are at least curious about all that has happened and want to know more about the drama behind the mod, I will be leaving links in the description to various other channels that have already covered this matter, including one channel that has re-uploaded an interview that the devs did recently. In any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.